Good morning, cyber traders, and welcome back on this Wednesday and an exciting morning as usual. I was kind of predicting it was going to be like this for up until the next 3 days. I don't know about Thursday and Friday, but let me tell you, what a great morning. My God, we have a whole list of stocks: NBY, PTM, uh, PTNM, I'm sorry, FLNT, AZTR. We're going to go through this list. There's a lot of great pre-market running. I know some of you guys did jump in it. Whoever was here early, if you're watching on social media, that's okay. You could always come and join us. We start usually at 7:30 in the morning. Already been an hour and a half of trading already for us in pre-market. But let me tell you, what a great day. So good morning to you too, Liz and Scott and everyone, Lita, everyone, Grant, welcome back. All right, so listen, like I said, as always, we're only about 3 more trading days at the end of the month, and it is a very big holiday here in the United States. It's the last weekend of summer. It's going to be beautiful here in the Northeast, so I expect a lot of people really leaving early. So, but don't as long as you are always subscribed to our alert service, our Telegram, our X, whatever it is. Always make sure you logged in there because hey, there's something might always be moving. But that's about 2-3 days. It's 2 days away from now. Let's focus on what's going on for today, and let's talk about what happened yesterday. So there was some really, really good trades yesterday. I want to talk about one crazy stock that did phenomenal. NUKK. Let's bring up Nuke. Now, I know there were some of you here that did trade the Nuke yesterday. We have a bunch of new students that now have joined us, and I was talking to one of them, Randy. We were talking about the stock Nuke. What an incredible run on this one. So this stock, some of you remember this stock. It ran from 450, and if for some reason got halted, ran to $11 in a matter of, I don't know, 30 minutes is that, right? Then it kind of backed off, and then you could see once it finally broke out and started making a higher low, then you could see the stock going down. Now, some of you remember this stock very, very well. Last year, this stock ran from $1.50 to $80 a share, and it always did some of these big spikes. It did it over here back in May. It ran from a price of 15 all the way up to about 25. But it kind of did it yesterday a little bit. The history behind this stock, some of you, I don't know if you know this, I was a little bit of a fan of it, but I don't know. I don't think they really got the news too much on it. But they make what's called the Golden Dome. Now, if you remember what happened in Israel with the Golden Dome when they got attacked by Iran, all those missiles that fly that they call the Golden Dome, the company has the technology behind it. That's what made the stock run from $1 to $75. And I know President Trump here is also talking about making the Golden Dome here, but I think they're an out of the country company, and I think you only want to deal with people within the country. So I've been a really, really big fan of all the military stocks, especially when you signed that new bill, the big beautiful bill. He's putting a lot of money into military. And, we saw what happened with RTX. I've been a fan of that, breaking all-time highs. Lockheed Martin, I don't know, rumor is that U.S. wants to buy into it. But that also had taken a very big hit. That stock ran from 415 up to 455. I actually own RTX, and I've been a fan of it because if you see it, it's been doing great. The stock is just breaking all-time highs. That is all-time highs. And they're also, RTX is a little bit more in not just in the military, but also in the aerospace too. But they did well. But there are a couple other stocks that I want to bring up that also did really well yesterday that we had a fun day. RR was one of them. That one ran from 230 to 320. That was a great afternoon runner. I know some of you guys jumped on that. Rich Tech Robotics. And you could see we trade these stocks. Look at the bottom right. You can look at the long term. And this is how we find these day trades that turn into these big swing trades. That one did well. VERI, another one was good yesterday. Very inexpensive stock. It looks like it's making a Fausto flag right here. If it could break out of the 3, it could probably break out of its shell. I might put that on the B list. Okay, I'm going to put that on my list right here because remember, that's how we find these swing trades. That one did well, up did well. That was also a really nice, good morning runner. Ran from 225 up until 11 o'clock. And it's so funny. We're done at 10:30, right? So that stock just did great up until about 270. And then after 10:30, it ran again. It ran all the way up to up to 315. Very cheap, inexpensive stock. Just kept going up, up, up. Another stock, ASAI, was also a nice little one, a little on the expensive side. I didn't like the spread too much, but that one was one of the up there. NEO was also another really good one early in the morning. NEO's been a really good day trade, and it turned into our swing trade right here, 450 up to about 650. Let's see if it consolidates there. We'll check that one out. FEBO. These are all the stocks that we traded yesterday. For some of you that missed out, this was another pretty good. Not as nice, the other one, but FEBO got crushed from 15, dropped down to 76 cents. Had a little bit of a good move yesterday. And UUUU was also a really nice one. That was fun yesterday. That one popped out right again at 9:30, ran from 11.50 up to about 12.50, shot up to about $13. And I said Neo, right? Yeah, I said Neo. And I think that pretty much does it. Am I missing anything? Did I get everything? I think I pretty much got them all. Okay. So anyway, that's what happened yesterday. But there were other things that did move well yesterday too. Let's look at some of the fabulous sevens. Nvidia hovering right at the highs, doing pretty well. Palantir did really well yesterday after having that big correction over here on the long-term chart. You could see it took a big hit, started making a little bit of comeback. Tesla, big news on Tesla. Tesla finally broke the 350 resistance. Now, for some of you, if you see on the alert service, let me see if I could share it on my screen. I posted this yesterday. I know we had a lot going on here, and let me share this with you on the screen. Here's our alert service. By the way, anyone here watching on social media, you're more than welcome to come join our professional trading room. But this is it right here. But I want to show you up here. I want to go up here a little bit. This one right here, I made this picture right here. I showed you guys this big order out there. This was part of the alerts that we do, and some of you can get this on X. But there was this big iceberg order at 336. I said that was a major resistance levels, pushed down the stock down right from 349 right back to 345. And then you could see that was at 914. You can see over here on the right-hand side right there. And then all of a sudden, let me bring this back up over here, move out of the way. Let me go back to my little screen. And then you could see it right here. It was hovering right there around the 330. And then finally, boom, thing popped out. So looking pretty good on that one too. I own a lot of Tesla. I own the TSLL and also a lot of the high yield, that Tilray, that's the wrong one. That one right there. TSLY. Paid a pretty good dividend on that one too. So those all did pretty well. Now, listen, today, what's going on today? So anyway, let's talk about some of the big winners this morning because let's work on the watch list. We're getting a couple of good stocks that are moving up pretty well. We had this stock DEVS I saw earlier, popped cheap early in the morning, but starting to back off. So I changed my tune on that one. PTNM was a pretty good one right here, holding a little strong. There's a huge iceberg order hovering right around here, around $1.10. You could see that right there. She's looked pretty good. Not the top one on my list yet, but she is the biggest percentage gainer. So we're going to put that one there. That one right now is up 32%. MDB, that gapped up really big yesterday, but it's too expensive. We're going to pass on that one. FLNT, this one looks pretty good too. A lot of decent iceberg orders. Starting to back off though. You could see there's a big buy right here at 270. A lot of resistance here at $3. So that one's kind of channeling right now, but it is going to make the list. FLNT. This one, don't like the spread. Rockwell Medical. I saw that one. Did not like that one. This is the warrant, but York. That one, I don't know what that is. That's not moving too well. INHD. Nice spread, nice volume. That was moving up pretty decent. That was one of the stocks also we traded a couple of days ago. ran from like $1 to $6. I'll put that one on the list. And then HD for anyone here that traded back on that day on August 25th. Go check out your journals. So hopefully you took very good notes on that one. So that one looks pretty decent. What else I had? So I didn't see anything more on the NASDAQ. What was very interesting was on the New York. New York had the really good one. So NBY right there just kind of broke out a little bit. Great volume. NBY. Some of you here at around, let's say we started around 7:30, you probably found the stock at $1.50. It didn't move up a lot, okay? But it was a level one stock. You know what? You're up 30 cents right now. It's got some good volume, and that's it right here. All right. So that one moved pretty well. AZTR, hold on one second. Nice little push here at 70 cents, rent to 140. That one's also a pretty good stock right there. Nice little move, nice little push, $1.24. Big support levels right there. I'll keep an eye on that one. That one looks pretty good. Put that one on the watch list. AZTR. MDBX, nope. And then Kohl's looks like it's moving today. So looks pretty interesting. We'll put that one on the watch list too. KASS. All right. And that pretty much does it. All right. Anything we're missing, fellow traders, that I did not call out? Pretty decent list for this morning. Very good. All right, so let's get ready for the market opened up. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the podcast yesterday. We had some big highlights. Chris from the Technical Indicator Trader, he was one of my students over 20 years ago. He's going to be with me in doing the presentation. I'm going to see him up in Toronto at the Money Show. So I look forward to seeing you guys there. Make sure you guys are registered. We did post that link up there if you guys want to come and see us. If you missed the video, if you missed the podcast, please go back to watch it. I think it was a great educational learning experience. I just love that I taught so many students, hundreds of thousands of students over 35 years, and to see how they progressed and see where they are today. Because remember, there's a lot of schools out there that are students of mine and of Cybertrade University. So looking forward to, like I said, it's great to hear and to see how people progressed and what kind of styles they are. It was a great interview, Lynn. Thank you very much. I'm glad you guys enjoyed it. And there's going to be a lot more coming up because then we're going to have a couple of students that are going to be coming on. So make sure you subscribe to it. All right, guys, let's get ready for the market opened up. We got 15 minutes. If you're watching on social media, please feel free to click on the right here, the free live workshop. You got the QR code right there. Take your phone, scan it. If you want to come and join us, we're here all day. New traders, hopefully you're doing what we told you. Just look, listen, and learn. Don't worry about stock market's not going out of business. You're going to do this for the rest of your life. Don't rush. I know we had some big winners. You're going to see more. They're there every day. You're not going to miss out on anything. And then cyber traders, you see something, you say something as always. Good luck, everyone. We'll be back in 15 minutes. Me, Josh, and Rich, get ready to trade the open. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.